I don't even know I'm gonna put this in the vlog, but I just walked into the mall for a quick stop to get some shirts for a camping trip, and I can smell the theater popcorn again. That's a nice smell to have back. Happy Canada Day in August, probably when this video goes live. Maybe one of these days my videos will catch up and they'll be more timely. It's actually been a few days since I've done any sort of vlogging. I feel a little out of the loop or out of practice. Don't fall over. Stopped into the mall, could not find any tank tops that would work for me for an amount that I felt comfortable spending. Currently on my way out of the city to Jarvis Bay, which is about an hour and a half north of the city. Gonna meet Lindsay and Sadie out there. This will be our last camping trip together for a little while. They are actually headed out on their own venture into British Columbia next weekend, so that'll give us some time, that'll give me some time, when you, if you're watching, to do a few more things around regarding the build of the van. It's all been working out quite nicely so far, I think. But yeah, it's a long weekend, it's hot. I just walked out of the mall and it felt like walking out of the casinos in Las Vegas. It's just stupid. I don't know what it's like in August, but you remember at the end of June and the beginning of July, the historic temperatures that were being set in British Columbia and Alberta? Oh, where we're going, the high will be about 30, 31. The rest of the weekend looks like it's gonna be a little rainy and thunderstormy, which I'm okay with after this week of unbearable heat that we've had. So yeah, let's hit the road. We're gonna stop, make one quick stop to get some eggs, and then we will be on our way. So I will see you guys in Jarvis Bay. Jarvis Bay. It's very hot. City's got water guns though, so it should be okay if we get really desperate. Because turns out we actually don't have direct access to the lake here. It's called Jarvis Bay, but I guess we're on a bit of a cliff. But we may have a solution if we get too hot. We put Lindsay's car on the other side of the van, just in case we need to drive to said lake or perhaps a different one. But anyways, let's get camp set up. Really hot. But the nice thing about this campground is we got power, so I'll be able to hook up to shore power and we'll be able to get all this stuff powered up in here. I should have bought an air conditioner. That would have been silly, and it wouldn't have had anywhere to keep it other than this weekend. So just kidding about that, but it'll be nice to have power. I got the little r.i.p fan going as I just get things sort of set up in here. There's materials in here, you can see them, boards, and some leftover wall paneling. My thought is that since this is a long weekend, I'm going to carpe diem at some point, not tonight, maybe tomorrow, weather dependent. I'm going to attempt to do some overhead cabinets, at least the framework for it, opposite where the bed will be. I don't want to do too much on this side, which is the driver's side, because the bed's still not in and I don't know exactly how much space it will take up. I am not the best at being able to visualize things, so we're going to do a little bit of work on that side, unless I get extremely demotivated, which I don't see happening. Unless it turns into a really fun trip, because Lindsay brought about 50,000 board games with her. So that's where things are now. Oh. Let's go plug in the shore power and crack a beer. Lindsay's excited about the bathroom. It's right there. And the showers are open here apparently, so that's awesome. Do they cost money? Do the showers cost money?
No.
Oh, game on. Like, there is no cold option.
No. It's like just one of those, like,
Give yourself blisters.
well, I mean, I didn't want to fill my bucket with it and dump it on top of myself, so.
Weird. I'll have to check those out later and see. For sure, power. Yeah. So this one's cool. Unlike where I was before, it only had the 30 amps. This one, I can't do this with one hand. You hold it up. Ooh, that's burned. Yikes. I may want to use that one instead. Okay. I'm all excited about shore power. It's not like I have a lot of stuff in the van that requires power, but still. I think I'm just more proud of the fact, and I will always be, that I was able to install it. You just giving that peg all the shit over there. Oh yeah, there's an easy way to tell because I got this power strip back here, and no power. And how I know that is, where's the camera? There's a little light. I don't know if you can see there. There should be a light on that power bar. Let's go investigate. I don't know why my camera is turning off. That's super weird. What I was saying was I pretty much had it with this tripod. I'm a big believer in fixing things and not just buying new stuff when it breaks, but I think at this point I've tried. This isn't even the most recent leg that I fixed. That is this one here. You wanna know how I know? Because the epoxy spilled out and made it harder to articulate this leg right here. So yeah, this is one of the ones I fixed earlier that seemed to be okay, but it just popped out on its own. I didn't drop it or anything. I just literally went to set this tripod up on the hood of the van and it popped right out. So when it comes to these tripods, the way they can bend is they've got a wire that runs through them, right? And they got this rubberized coating on the outside. It's just that small wire. I don't know if you can see it right there. The tip of that silver thing there. That's all that connects it to these articulating feet on the, I guess, base of the tripod. And that is clearly a design flaw because all three of my legs came off. Regular use, so that sucks. I was hoping to be able to use this weekend. Like I said, I'm a big believer in fixing things, but when it comes to this tripod, construction adhesive and epoxy don't work. And I guess I could still use this as like a selfie stick, but I'm not gonna be able to do it as a tripod because a tripod requires 3 legs. And I just went to use it, and another one broke off. Maybe it's the heat. The heat is messing with everything and everyone. This is the most recent one I fixed, so sadly, I think we need to lay the Ulanzi tripod to rest. Sad day. So I'm pretty sure the power just needed to be reset. Hit the little breaker switch, and yep. Now we got power. If you can see a little green light right there. So we're good. And the reason I was really excited for this is because that means I should be very hot. I did not put water on myself. Yuck. With my little setup up here, we can take this out. And then I can unplug the thermoelectric cooler from the van. Oh God, that means that's been running this whole time. My cigarette lighters don't stop working when the van turns off. It's very odd. Now I should be able to plug this in up here. Bonk. And turn her on. Bonk. Lights come on. Plugged into shore power. Let's make sure the battery charger is working. It is. Yeah, thermoelectric cooler is right. The only problem with the thermoelectric cooler is it only cools down to 22 degrees below the ambient temperature. So if the van gets too hot, it may actually do a disservice and melt the ice packs that I have in there and then heat the stuff up. I'm hoping that doesn't happen. May be better to just run it at night, but what I'm curious to see is it's got a huge draw, but since we're plugged in, I want to see if the 10 amps that come out of the battery charger are enough to keep the battery charged and running the fridge, or if the cooler will still drain the battery. I'll let you know what I discover. Yuck. Lindsay just pointed this out, and she's not wrong. Look at this. Check this setup out.
Okay.
Check this setup out. Yep. That's awesome, but she's not wrong. The awning is what's missing. She's a smart lady. That would be perfect, just right here, come out here. And especially because we have it, we just don't have a way of mounting it. I could drill into the roof, but I just don't think that that would be the best idea. I want to put as few holes in this thing as possible. I've already put in one, and we're gonna put another huge one, like right there, that area. The little ones I don't think would be the best. Plus, if you see, it's kind of curved, right? Like this is kind of where the bracket would have to go. Come out here. Because my thought process is for the awning is roof rack, on an aluminum roof rack so it doesn't rust. You know, I need to get specific ones that mount to the rain gutters. They're not very readily available nor cheap. Get the legs and then the crossbars for the roof rack, right? And then I could use C-clamps to put the awning brackets on, and then it's not permanent and it can be removed if necessary. But yeah, that would be a great little exclamation point to this setup. I'm just glad I have my mat and my table. I didn't have my little bow. That won't be a problem once I'm in the van and I have everything that I need. I will still forget things.